Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all can hear me. Let's see. It says Sally's joining. There's Sally. There she is. Computer's acting all wonky this morning.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I can hear you.
Good. Do I sound clear?
You sound transparent.
Yikes. I'm scared now.
Oh my gosh, what a morning.
I don't know if I want transparency now.
Yeah, it is. Shut up, Valerie. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my computer, but it said we're on strike. We're not working today. Screw you. So I don't know what kind of a show it's going to be, but we're going to wing it and see if we can get through it.
Hi, Beth and Bumcrack.
Bumcrack Picker.
And Flippin' Todd.
And Flippin' Todd, look at that. Oofda. Sorry, I'm a little whacked out this morning. I did a bad thing and I woke up early. My intent was to do some work.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down and I put my feet up and I put a blanket on and I was texting Sally, and then I wasn't texting Sally. I was in La La Sleepland.
Anyway, I can hear myself.
Uh-huh.
So it's really hard. Like, I don't want to talk too loud. I feel like I'm yelling.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Even when you're talking regular, you're fine.
Okay. Well, and I was telling Brandon right now, because he had his TV up, and I said, you might be able to connect, because we have a smart TV on, now in the living room.
Yeah.
And I said, you might be able to connect those to your hearing aids.
Was he able to do that?
Can you get it, Brandon?
No, there's nothing here to connect it to.
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
Brandon said, this is a nice shirt. He says, where'd you steal it from? I said, Walmart. And he goes, you stole it from Walmart? And I said, no, I bought it from Walmart. He's like, well, that's different than stealing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. No, I can't.
Good morning, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
And Hank.
Hi,
We're
Hank.
here. We made it here. I just don't know how good the computer's gonna do, but we're gonna wing it. See what happens.
What was it doing?
When I turned it on, it was the thing that it does most of the time when it's going wonky is it says Google not responding, like on my pages. Morning, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
And so it was doing that, but then it would go into, where it was supposed to go. But my when I was signing in for live, I don't know, it was just weird. You know how your computer just does, you're used to the way that it acts, and then it starts doing something weird, and you're like, oh no, it's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I'm hopeful. Here's the link if anybody wants to come in. Come on in and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Mike.
Hi, is it Lisa?
And
Say
Lisa.
Yep. I'm Mike.
Lisa and the Cult Jam.
Prancer says hi.
Hi, Prancer. I put the dogs outside.
Yeah. Fix to put mine outside too.
Oh. What?
I said go outside.
Sally.
Well, the door's open. They can go outside if they want to. Oh, stop it, fishing and picking.
Hyperventilating for the last 20 minutes because of no show. Well, now you can relax because we're here. I got my cha-ching shirt on.
Ooh,
I'm ready
nice.
for some good juju. Good morning, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Greenville Treasures. What? Carol's handing awards over here. Well, that's good. I need one. I take one. Yeah. So what's going on with you?
You want me to tell my story from yesterday?
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah, I got a couple. Okay, so remember when I sold those 3 Faygos all at once to somebody in Nevada?
Right.
She messages me and tell me that one is flat, or that she opened one and that one was flat. And I'm like, well, you know, I said, the only thing I can think of is maybe it got like, you know, shooken up in transit or whatever. And I said, so, you know, first and foremost, anytime that I have a return, I ask for pictures because whenever, you know, and I didn't explain why at that point, but, you know, asked her for pictures and, you know, told her that, you know, I needed pictures and I can't remember, like, there was so many like messages back and forth that, you know, it's been probably 4 days.
Oh my
that we've
gosh.
been messaging back and forth.
What are you messaging?
Well, this is the thing, like I keep asking for pictures and she doesn't send me any.
Oh, well.
And I have not accepted the return yet. I actually called eBay yesterday. So, yes, I don't like Faygo either. But anyways, so some people just love it. I've had just last week I had or it was before this order, I had somebody order an orange one. And I'm like, orange? Like Sunkissed is better than orange Faygo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and you can get Sunkissed pretty much anywhere. Anyways, Faygo is just, you know, some people like the Rock and Rye is a really good, you know, favorite one people like. Anyways, so we've been messaging back and forth anyways, and I'm trying to explain to her why I need pictures. She like right after the first message, she put in for a refund. And so I'm like, okay, well, if you know, want to continue this, I need pictures. to see that, if, what's damaged, if the packaging's damaged, then maybe it might be a shipping thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I just, we need pictures. So she fights me on that for a couple of days, that I need pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to tell you if the soda is flat or not. And basically, like I tried to explain to her, she said the soda's flat because of how it was stored. And I said, well, no, it's not, because it was stored in a store.
Mm-hmm.
I had just got that order in yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's no reason why it should be flat because of
Right.
that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anyways, yes, how the fizziness has gone flatter. Yeah, definitely, Hank. So she doesn't want to show that really. But anyways, I'm like, just give me freaking pictures. There's, give me like 3 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
She finally gave me one picture that shows half of the pop gone. And then on the other 2, they're full. Okay, so that's fine. And I asked if she could take a picture of the seals, to show that they were still sealed on the ones that should be sealed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was telling her, I said, the one that's open, I don't want you to send that one back, because if you send that one back, it could damage other packages,
Mm-hmm.
because it's, it's open, so it's not sealed anymore.
Right.
And
So is she looking for a all the way
I don't know.
around refund?
Yeah.
She wants a full refund.
Yeah, well, she's not getting one,
Okay.
because so she bought 3. So one, like, and when she opened the return, she put item damaged.
Mm.
So that's one item that's damaged, not 3.
Right.
And so if she sends all 3 back, then I will give her, which she shouldn't send the one back. So if she sends the other 2 back, I will give her a refund for those 2, or for a refund for all 3, but not shipping,
Mm-hmm.
not return shipping. And eBay confirmed this yesterday.
Okay.
So, and if she doesn't give me pictures, then the case will be closed in my favor. So
Good.
that is one thing that eBay actually suggests to me every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I knew that I was doing the best thing by, asking for pictures right up front.
Yeah. Yeah. Hank says, can you partial refund for the one, dividing the price, not the shipping, or prefer not to do that?
I don't think I'm gonna have to do anything, because I don't think, she wants return shipping. She wants
So
all
why
that. So
why would you be responsible for that if
I'm not.
two were not damaged?
Right.
If 3 were, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I think she's definitely trying to pull something.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wouldn't even say that she's like trying to pull one over on me, but I definitely, she spent almost $80
Mm-hmm.
on everything. So
That, to me, that's just like mind blowing anyway.
yeah,
Because I don't know. I just
somebody probably told her, you're real stupid. You need to try and get some of that back.
you got more money than sense. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and she had to drink half of it to figure out that it's flat. For
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to do anything with it because I don't think she's gonna send more pictures.
Yeah.
Um and when she doesn't do that, then it'll be closed in my favor.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in here, Todd?
I know.
Valerie put the
I
link in the chat.
don't know where he's at. There's the
So
link
anyways,
again, just in case you couldn't find it.
it's supposed to be 71 here today.
Woo!
Yeah.
I think we're supposed to be the same temperature. It's supposed to be cloudy today though.
Oh,
I don't like cloudy.
yeah.
If it's gonna be 71, I want sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Give me sunshine.
Yeah, if it's gonna be cloudy, oh, Todd's in the green room. If it's gonna be cloudy, I'd rather it just rain and get it over with.
Yeah. Well, howdy doody.
Mike said Todd decided to stay off so he could actually say something.
That's probably
Hey,
about the truth there.
I've been sitting in the waiting room for 5-10 minutes.
You have not.
I have
Well,
too.
I just
You
went
ha-
over
you-
there and checked.
You haven't paid your copay yet.
I'm serious. I've been in the waiting room for like 5-10 minutes.
I swear I just checked a few minutes ago. And why didn't you say something?
I did.
Oh.
I said howdy about 5 minutes ago up there in the chat. Look,
And that's why I said, why aren't you in here?
I was in here. I was just waiting for. Never mind.
Oh,
Crappy
wow.
old man.
Fishing and picking said they got 56 today. Oh, yeah, we got 71 up here.
That's good. That's good weather.
Trying to dry all that rain that she gave us the other day.
Good weather.
We got a little bit of rain right now.
Oh, we got
Do
2
you?
days worth of pouring rain. And it even broke one of our dams down south a little bit.
Wow.
So they got flooding down there, and Job and his friends stopped by here a little bit ago and said that they don't have to go that way, so they'll be fine. Well, we have to get close to that. So
why did they come up?
they basically went on a road trip.
Oh.
They came
okay.
up the first day, and they have a friend that lives here in Hope Lake. And
Yes, I didn't put it there.
huh?
I was talking to Gwen. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. And so they stayed the night at their friend's house, and then and came here and everything to hang out for about an hour and a half, and then the next day their friend went with them to I can't say the Kissichimi Lake. Anyways, you could see the bottom of the lake. The water's so clear. And so they went up there, took pictures, hung out, and it was just a lake that they've always wanted to go to.
Uh-huh.
But it's in the UP. So
Hank
they went
says
up there.
Hank
They
said
went up.
they should have used Faygo bottles to build that dam. It might go flat, but they don't break going across country.
That's right. Well, I was trying to explain to that lady that I've sent Faygo to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I've sent it to Australia.
Mhm.
I've sent it all over in the United States, and I'm whispering. I feel like I'm yelling. Bless you. But yeah, I explained to her that I've had it go everywhere and never had anybody say, that their soda was flat.
Good morning, Myra. Oh, sorry.
Am I whispering?
You're kind of a little light, I guess you could say. You're
Huh.
just kind of you're it's not your regular
Not my regular speaking voice.
boisterous voice.
Oh.
You know, it's not your. It's not. It's almost like you're faking talking. If that makes any
I'm
sense.
fake talking.
I don't know. It's just
I don't want to do that.
I don't know. But
Hey
yeah,
there, Myra.
that's an interesting story. I had one yesterday where the guy bought a wallet. It was an old handmade tack wallet, and it was rough, but it still worked. I mean, it still had the snap on it, and the zipper still worked and everything. Well, he messaged me yesterday and said, so he paid $10 for it. I think he paid, what was it, $14.39, the shipping and everything. So he messaged me yesterday and he said, the zipper is almost off of this thing. And I was like, okay. I said, well, it is an old, it is an old piece of, leather and it's an old piece, it's definitely vintage. And, but I said, I tested the zipper and it's fine. It was fine when I used it. Anyway, he said, well, I think, what did he say? I'll just take $10. And I was like, no, you won't.
I don't. I rarely do that anymore.
I said, I asked for pictures, and he said, well, I don't have a camera. And then, he said, well, I'm just going to have to deal with eBay on this. Because I told him, I said, just send it back, and I'll give you, I'll give you a refund. And I never say I'll give you a full refund. I'll say I'll give you a refund because that's to my, discrepancy or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he said about 2 hours later, he goes, well, how am I supposed to send this back if I don't have a printer? I don't know. I'm not the tech support.
Right.
Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. Like Sally said, go to the library, but I think all the libraries are closed. Go to an office store, I guess.
Yeah. Like someplace like Staples or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, not really your problem.
Yeah. I did my part. I accepted the get going to Kansas. That's right. I don't know. I was like,
can you imagine somebody's knocking on your door?
Yeah. Here's your damn wallet.
$15, please.
Yes. Yes.
Mallory's like, well, I don't have cash.
Number one, I wouldn't
how
even
am I
open
supposed
the
to get money?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, I just, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out.
Hi, Maggie.
Are you in the green room too? Nope. Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't ignoring somebody like I was ignoring Todd.
Myra says you could mail him a label if you wanted to spend another $1 on the situation.
No, if and that's and of course people don't think about that. They think, well, I'm going to order on eBay, and I'm going to, do all this, but you know, you got to have some kind of um, you have to have some technology. You have to have maybe a printer, or some way to print. Go to a neighbor's house and print the
Yeah.
label off, or you know. But of course, people don't
It's
think
like
about that.
buying a pair of jeans at Walmart.
Yeah.
Like, well, right now you can't even return those.
Oh, you can't?
Nope, not at ours.
Huh.
You can't. Brandon has a problem right now because 38s are too small and 40s are too big.
Hmm.
And so he goes to bend down or anything like that, and he rips his crotch open. He hates wearing belts.
Okay.
So he's like bought probably 5 pairs of jeans within the last couple of months. So anyways,
So he needs to go. He needs to do like Levi's, where they do the waist is, you can buy a 39.
he can buy a 39.
Yeah, you can buy it for 39 in Levi's.
Okay.
And then in a lot of pants you can do that.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Or he could start wearing some suspenders if he doesn't like a belt.
No, thank you. I wouldn't be able to have sex with him sometime in the near future.
What are you talking about?
Jonah's looking at me like sternly from the kitchen.
Yeah. And I think what is that company? Duluth Trading Company. They have something that is. I know it sounds crazy, but like they have they're like, it's like the crotch is almost. I don't want to say it's like it's not thicker, but it's almost like it's for that reason. It's for the crotch area.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
He's not here right now.
No.
I can't tell him.
Yes, ballroom pants. That's right. Ballroom pants is what they're called. And they just give that area a little more. I'm sorry, I'm putting some hand gestures in there. But yeah. Duluth ballroom pants. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah. And there's a lot of pants that he could get a 39 in.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. It's kind of an odd size, but I'm sure he could still get some. Yeah, Maggie says, I'm so glad I got here in time for the crotch discussion.
So anyways, your situation though, it's kind of like going to Walmart, buying a pair of pants, and then you come home and find out that because their dressing rooms aren't open either.
Right.
And so you come home to find out that they don't fit right. So you say, how do I get these pants back to Walmart? I don't have a way back to Walmart. Well, Walmart's not going to buy you a car to
send you a taxi.
Send it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do actually have to adult. You do have to do the adulting thing and oh
you
my
guys
gosh.
are crazy. What did you have, Todd? What was that thing in your hand?
It's like a bowl.
A bowl.
I could have sworn this said Sterling on it.
Oh.
It does have one mark that says England, but I cannot find the Sterling mark now. And I'm like, why did I? Maybe I got another bowl.
Maybe. Yeah. It's pretty though. That one's
Yeah,
really
it
pretty.
is.
Kind of
Dahlia says, "Don't all men's pants have ballroom?" It may, but it may not be equal, or it may not be. That may be like a one size fits all type of thing, and yeah, I'm probably getting way
balls
too
in
far into it.
Cowtown. Big balls go round. Big balls in Cowtown. Who sang
Of
that?
course, Todd has a song for this.
That's right. Right.
Who sang Big Balls in Cowtown?
I never heard of that song in my life.
Really? Here, let me Google it.
That must be a Texas song. Oh man. So yeah, and to be truthful, like, I didn't, and some people will respond to messages like that when he said, you know, what am I supposed, how am I supposed to print this? I didn't respond to the message. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna, because I'm probably, I can keep a pretty tame tongue, but I didn't want to open it up to, any possibilities. So
Mhm.
I just, he can figure it out. If he wants to send it back so bad, then he can figure it out and,
Yeah.
do some adulting.
Well, let me tell you,
George Strait sang that.
Really?
George Strait, and looks like
the last message that this person sent to me
Sleep at the
was,
Wheel also sang it. Huh. Sorry.
no, it's okay. The last person that the Faygo sent to me was, "It seems you are rather slow in comprehension."
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
She basically called me retarded.
The Faygo lady.
Yeah,
Faygo lady
this is what the
is
Faygo ladies sent to me.
throwing shade.
So she says none of the bottles were damaged in shipping. Well, then why did you mark the return as
Item damaged.
item damaged?
Yeah.
She didn't put not as described. She didn't put any of that. She put item damaged. And then she says, I opened one bottle and the soda was flat. You improperly stored it or it was old. The defective component is how you stored it.
Maybe that's just how it effing tastes.
I already explained to her that this came directly from my store the day that it was bought. And the case was delivered the day before. And so I already explained that to her, and she's telling me that I improperly stored it or it was old. And then she says, trust me, I plan to notify eBay of your inability to comprehend this elementary concept.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, yeah.
Let me get you the number.
Anyways, so I was like, I'm calling eBay.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her that.
Yeah.
But I had, it took like 45 minutes or something for them to call me. But told this lady, you might want to go into the messages and read on the messages for a minute because there's a lot of them. And mostly I'm asking for pictures and she's coming back with, whatever, saying that, a reason why she can't do pictures and or a reason why she shouldn't have to, that I'm making her jump through hoops just to do a return. And so, she took a minute, came back and said, oh, okay. And I see that the last message was, and then she read me this message, and I'm like, yeah. And all I want her to do is send me pictures. And also, you know, I shouldn't send the one that has been drink at it because it's not sealed anymore and it could damage other packages, you know. And she's like,
And it
yes,
could have
I
corona.
agree. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. And I said, and you know, well, earlier in the messaging, I was saying that for another reason that I need the pictures is because I need to know how, you know, how it was delivered, you know, like, you know, what condition it was delivered in, you know what I mean? And I need to see if the other two are sealed, because if you plan to send those back, then I need to make sure that they're not going to cause any problems being sent back. And you know, I need to and I said, of course, these are not going to be able to be resold because
Right.
I can't, you know, I can't know what condition they're in.
Right.
So, anyways, you know,
Wouldn't it be a, I don't know, I just thinking of something, but wouldn't it be a good idea to put like no returns on these?
I did.
Okay.
I did because I lowered the price because I feel like if they're selling this good at $14 a pop, a pop.
I got that.
No pun intended.
$14 a pop plus shipping. So and they're 24 ounces a piece.
Yeah.
So I figured that I could probably, you know, sell a whole lot more if I do like $8 a piece, and I'm still getting a really good investment on it, or not investment, but you know, still making plenty of money on those. Yeah, I guess we could, Myra.
Send me a picture of your negative C19 test, and then we'll talk about a return.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, I can hold my tongue, you know, especially, you know, when talking to somebody on eBay or something, I can hold my tongue a lot more than I can in person.
Right.
But and you know, the reason being is that if I have a problem, eBay's going to go look at my messages, and I want to be the one that comes out looking like I held my cool, you know, and I was. So
yeah, because if you were
service,
this lady, she's just being a big old bitch, you know. That's probably not going to come off very professional. So yeah.
Well, this is the thing, is in her messages, it's totally inconsistent, because right at the first two, she actually complained about the price, and it's like, hello, you paid it.
Right.
Why are you complaining now about the price? You paid it, not me.
You clicked the button.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't dig into your bank account and say, oh, you paying this, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, in person, I mean, I can get a little bit more hair. I can still hold my cool in person.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I think I'm kind of better like that. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Hold your cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to actually have Holly move out yesterday, so that was a little bit of a situation too.
Yeah. And you had all kinds of drama going on yesterday.
I'm telling you. That's why I probably went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Probably so.
Oh my God, I was freaking exhausted. And I tried to stay up. Brandon went to bed like an hour ahead of me. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay up. And I was in here for an hour and I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed.
You talked me into it.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, Patty says a lady told me this week that she didn't receive a pair of jeans that were delivered almost a month ago. Once I told her the tracking showed delivered, I never heard another word.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, those were the ones that didn't fit me right, and I gave to Sally down the street. I don't know where I came up with Sally, but you know.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. That's happened to me like twice, I think, where they said that the item wasn't delivered when it actually showed it's delivered. And basically all you have to do is send them tracking.
Yeah.
You know, and say,
yeah,
check with your post office, check with your mail carrier, check with your neighbors.
I don't know what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say, and I lost it. It's like gone, like a fart in the wind.
One of those places was like I looked it up on maps to see what kind of building it was or whatever. If it was, because it didn't have an apartment number. And they were saying that it was they were saying that it was a house or whatever, but it was like in New York, and it was like in one of those, you know, where like the houses are right next to each other, you know, and they got like a stoop and stairway and all that.
Yeah.
You know, a little stairway. And I guess the person next door actually got it.
Huh.
And
Morning, Julie.
So they found it whenever they went to their neighbors, like I suggested.
Huh. Yeah.
Have a
Beth
good day,
says, got to go back to the vet. See y'all later. I need a working hangout buddy this afternoon if anyone wants to work. I gotta work today. I gotta work this morning.
Julie.
But I'm gonna try and go outside this afternoon and do some more yard work. I got the mowing done, but
yeah,
I got a long way to go.
A long way to go for what?
I got some weeding to do. I got some weed eating to do. I've got like 3 flower beds that I got to get under control. So.
Hello, Emmy.
That was scary. She probably like, who is that? Who's that white-haired woman? Todd, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm real good. I put that link to George Strait's Big Balls up there.
You're not very talkative today.
I never get a word in edgewise.
Well, you got to just poke right in there.
Well, go ahead, Todd.
The floor is all yours.
So, I don't know. I got to go into the big town today.
You do?
Yeah. I got a FedEx package to drop off. Stereo. And then I have 3 checking accounts, which, yeah, I got to make a deposit from one to the other. But if I wired it, it would cost like $25
Mhm.
You can't do it
to
online.
transfer from one bank to another some money. So I'm like, I got to be in the big town anyway to drop off this FedEx package. So I'm going to kill two birds and just
not
take
the
a
same
check
bank.
from the one account into the other account.
So you don't have them at the same bank?
No.
Oh.
I got one with a credit union and one with a bank.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
where's my other one? Maybe that's all I have, just two. Anyway, I like keeping them separate because, no, and then we got one in town. So it's kind of like I have one bank that takes my retirement check,
Mhm.
another bank that takes Gwen's school checks, and then another bank that does the eBay stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Am I squilling at all?
you're what?
Are you squirrely?
Squilling.
Squealing? No.
Okay.
You're kind of squirrely though.
I have wireless headphones like you guys do.
Look at
And
her.
now I'm wondering about your ability to comprehend what's going on. Oh wait, that's already been said today. So
That has been said many times. I think I've said that myself.
do you? Who's that guy? Eddie Murphy or somebody? Do you understand the words that Chris Rock? So, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
And he says, "You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?"
Oh my gosh.
Until Chris Rock got all political, I kind of enjoyed his.
Did he get political?
Oh, bad. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
now he's just yeah. Never mind. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Okay,
was
so
funny
do you
when
have?
he was young. Now he's just a pain in the.
Belinsky?
He can't do a stand-up routine now without getting all political. So I've given up on that little guy.
Guess who has yard sales this weekend?
You have yard sales this weekend?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I don't know about tomorrow. I'll have to look.
Friday?
The paper comes out today, but at least Friday. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a big one at the Playhouse. So.
At the Playhouse.
Yeah, it's like a theater.
Oh, okay.
And if you ever go and watch there's a video on YouTube about where the show Finding Bigfoot was here.
Okay.
And they were at the Playhouse where
Gotcha.
there's lots of chairs and everything. And
oh, it was Chris Tucker that said that.
I like Kevin Hart.
I like Kevin Hart too. And I like what's her name? Whitney Cummings. You don't know her? She is funny.
Comedians.
I'm sorry, Maggie.
Maggie's mad. She wants yard sales. Yeah, I gotta look around. For some yard sales. For this
Carol wants you to send the link through Instagram.
Okay.
Please.
I can do that.
Carol says Valerie's eating weeds.
So yesterday,
I
had to let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's see. So yesterday I was working on, I mowed the lawn and everything. I have these irises that are coming up. I don't know if you've seen pictures of those.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the black midnight, and I've had those irises for about 9 years now.
Wow.
2 bulbs, and I think there's either 3 or 4 plants that they've, grown and everything. So this is sad to say, and I'm kind of embarrassed, but the weeds have grown in front of the irises. And so
Yeah, but
I was like, well, I can't see those from my chair. So I went and pulled those weeds that were in front of the iris. Those were the only ones that I did, but at least I did those so I could see them from my chair. So anyway,
yeah.
no judging. No judging. Carol, I don't remember how to do this because I don't talk to you on Instagram no more. Let's see if I can find out. I don't know. Maybe that way? There we go. I think I got it. I figured it out. There you go. I just had to think about it for a minute. But yeah, so I got, like I said, I got 3 flower beds that I need to work on. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do like a couple of hours a day.
Of gardening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see all you people.
Let's see. Yeah.
Are you over there working?
Todd, there's plenty of time for you to get a word in edgewise there.
Oh, sorry. Gwen was showing me an estate sale on her phone pictures, and I was like trying to listen to y'all and look at the pictures, and I was like, I can't do both at the same time. So anyway, yeah, I got 4 going out today. Man, it's been kind of slow the last couple of days.
It's been kind of slow. I gotta get some listings out today though.
Yeah, after I get back from the big town, I'll do some too.
Yeah, and I still have my video that I need to do. So I was supposed to do that yesterday and I didn't. And about the only good thing that I got done yesterday was mowing the lawn, which it really, really needed it. So.
Yep. So I got a return coming back.
Do?
Yeah. You know those hundreds of canteens that I had, I'm starting to run out finally.
Uh-huh.
And I've sold hundreds of those. And I got 2 coming back. The guy said they were moldy on the inside.
Huh.
Oh, okay. None of the others, I've never had a complaint like that.
Yeah.
But there you go. I got mold in my canteens, I guess.
Maybe it just smells a little musty. I don't know. I don't know why it would. I don't know why it would.
So they're coming back to you?
I guess so.
Well, when you get them back, just take a little white vinegar and some water and rinse them out.
Yeah.
And let them dry.
But yeah, so
I don't know if it would work, but you might be able to. It says you're waiting to be added in. No.
You talking to?
It says you need to connect to audio. Carol.
Yeah, it says you need to do that. So I'm waiting for you. But you might be able to put those canteens once you get them. You would do the white vinegar and everything, and then you might be able to put them in the. I would put them in the freezer and
Oh yeah.
see if that does it. I don't know if it would do anything, make a difference or not, but
Carol, it
Carol-
says you need to connect to the audio.
you need to do something with your sound.
It shows you on the screen, not your picture, but
It wouldn't be the wrong link.
there you are.
Oh, she made it.
There you are.
Yay.
There's
What you look like when
Carol.
you're in quarantine for 3 months and just wake up out of bed, have to go in bed with your hair wet.
It looks good.
One of these days I'll come on with like makeup and my hair done, actually. Won't that be amazing?
You still look beautiful.
Yeah, you're
God.
beautiful. But you could go out in the garden right now and scare birds away.
Oh,
I know. Look at it close up.
I'm
Look at this.
teasing. I'm
Look at this.
teasing.
I'm in my pajamas too.
That's all good. I'm in my pajamas too.
Yeah, but
okay,
your
we
hair's
don't mind.
combed. Look at my hair. I go to take a shower and I go to bed and then it like turns into, I don't know what the hell this is.
It's all
Called
good.
3 months in quarantine is what it's called.
Mine's just white.
Oh, mine
Great.
is too. You can see it down the middle of the little pod. I don't know if you can see, but life is
Gotta
rough.
love it, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Julie says, Carol.
It won't be the first time I've been on this show with no makeup and my hair a mess and in
You
my
know what?
pajamas.
Ain't nobody judging here.
At least I'm out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think even a comb would help this yet.
That's a great sign.
Yeah, I don't think even a comb was gonna help this. There's no taming this right now. That's what happens when you go to bed with your hair wet.
Yeah.
It dries and it's like,
Yeah, it does all kinds of weird stuff.
why am I even combing it? I can't even see it. So as long as I don't have to look at it, I'm all set.
I don't know. Mine usually looks about the same when I get up as when I go to bed.
Yeah, you don't have any.
That's
Although the other
right.
day you showed your mustache and I was like freaked out. I'm like, I can't. It's almost God. It freaks me out. I don't know why, but it does. I was like, oh my God, who's that? Every time you show any bit of you, it freaks me out.
It's kind of like, why do mustaches look okay from a distance, but then you get up close and look at them closely and you're like, ew.
Yeah. Job has hair right here
Why?
that it's like a little soul patch. And I'm like, you need to shave that off. He
Yes.
goes, Mom, I've had this for 4 years. And I said, I know. And 4 years ago, you needed to shave it off.
Oh my gosh. So can he? Can he grow a beard?
No,
He
I
can't
don't
grow a
think so.
beard
No.
or a mustache.
He's got a little mustache.
Does he have a little mustache?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then, of course, Jonah shaves everything except right here.
Why?
Here it comes. Here it comes. Yep, there it is. It's kind of gross up close, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Carol,
At least you.
You're gonna be like, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
No, I'm trying to look at the chat. I can never bring up the chat on my phone. I hate technology.
Fishing and Pickin said, Carol, I'd still let you take me on a date.
Oh,
Oh, well, thank you. You must not be picky.
Carol.
Well, look at Valerie. Look at me. I go
Look at
online.
me. I just woke up. I
Yeah,
woke
so
up at
I literally,
7:37.
I'm talking about like the first hour of your show. I was in bed. I just toppled out of bed, wrinkly pajamas.
That's okay.
Come on.
It's okay.
I think
I
I
look
bring
like
some
I just fell
scare
out of
into
it.
the
It'd
show.
be okay.
Rah.
Ain't
Scare 'em.
nobody judging here.
I really
Come
don't
on.
care. That's the problem. I don't care. This is what quarantine has done to me. The effects of quarantine.
It's all good.
No, actually, this is the effects of age, not quarantine.
It don't look that bad.
No,
Oh my God.
nope, not at all.
You have no idea.
Do you know if Gitano is still making clothes?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. So what's everybody doing today?
Not
Probably
really.
Hey, room.
Going to the big city.
Yeah.
Todd's going to the big city?
Yeah.
Bob,
Yeah.
what are you doing there, Todd?
Meeting my other girlfriends.
What, you're cheating on us?
The sheep burgers?
No.
What?
Wow.
I got to go to FedEx, and I got to go to the bank, and I got to go to.
Oh, you gotta put all your millions in the bank. I get it.
Yeah, I got to move money around. I'm laundering money now.
Don't
Great.
say that online.
Oh, okay. I'm not laundering money now. What else have I got to do? I need to get some more ladder fluid and what else?
What are you gonna do? Torture death piles?
You need some Rensolinol or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know what he's doing to take the stickers, but I mean,
Yeah,
all
for
you
stickers.
have it in a pile.
Yeah,
This one's almost empty.
yeah. I need to get me some. But don't they sell that at your local grocery store? Or
I don't know. I don't like going in there.
oh,
I hate to shop. I just yuck.
so you'd rather drive 60 miles to the big city to get it?
Well, I don't know.
He's already going in there to deposit his millions, so
You know what? I ain't judging. I ain't judging.
Then I guess I'll just list when I come home. I got stuff to list.
Yeah.
I got more little white farm people to list.
There you go.
Little white farm children.
Oh,
Wait, I'm
good, Dottie. Dottie said she's going to Savers. They're
Nice.
finally open today here in Rhode Island. That's great.
That's fun.
Yeah. My youngest son came in and
oh,
said,
denim days.
Dad, you're selling little white farm children for money.
Those are denim days.
Yeah. So I said,
That's
yeah, I
funny.
guess I am.
Wouldn't it be great if we could just up our game and and buy things that are like, crystal vases instead of knickknacks? Huh,
Yeah.
Todd?
Every piece would be a
Yeah.
Lalique.
Remember that conversation we had for like 2 hours about how we should up our
Yeah.
game?
We should.
I know. And here you are selling denim days.
Well, I bought like 50 of them. So it's like,
Now
yeah,
you're kinda
I get your
I'm
point.
teasing
Now
you,
you're
Todd.
gonna just have to
I sell crap. Come on.
unload 'em.
You know that.
These
Unload,
are easy to
unload.
list because you do one, then you do the next one, then you do the next one, and just sell similar, and
Yeah.
doesn't take long. But one-offs, yeah, I wouldn't buy one of these just to sell one of them.
Yeah.
If I ever find a denim day when I'm out thrifting, I'm buying it, shipping it to Todd.
No, no.
Oh yeah, that and doll socks.
doll socks. I'm almost sold out of doll socks. They've eventually all
I know they
sold.
were the best sellers.
No, they weren't the best sellers, but they've all sold. Yeah.
Everything
doing
sells
with-
eventually.
How are you doing, Carol, with getting everything back up on your stores?
Oh my God. I'm back up. I just have like, well, the stuff that I found that was unlisted. I already have like 100, 200 items I got to list.
Mm.
And everything will be listed other than my silver, like my silver and gold jewelry, and then ties.
Yeah.
You have silver and gold jewelry that you haven't listed yet?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's in a flat rate box. It weighs around 40 pounds.
Oh my God.
You don't even know. Yeah, I know. Because every time I take it out to list it, all of a sudden I'm like, these are cute. Oh, maybe I'll keep these. Oh, these are cute. These, and then I end up spending all day just looking at the jewelry and listing absolutely nothing. And then I put it back in the box and I wait until the next time I pull them out.
Oh my God.
Let me get the box.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, I've sold Chitana before, and it's I just didn't know if they were still making it or
Good
not.
grief.
Dawn, this is the box.
You
And
have
it's
that
heavy.
much silver and gold?
Mostly silver. There's probably only a few gold. in there.
Wow. Carol's rich.
Mm. You reach.
Reach, Carol. Reach. She's going to get more to show. Oh. Just like Bridget, she has like boxes and boxes under her bed of gold and silver that she just,
Hordes.
yeah, she's not going to sell it. It's just going to sit there. And I'm like, what?
I'll tell you how much this weighs.
See, there's your up your game stuff,
I gotta-
but you're not up in your game by selling it. You're just keeping it.
26.92 pounds.
Good God.
I mean, some of it's not gold. I mean, silver. It's if it's something like stone, like not that stone, but more
Probably a
collectible stuff.
$5,000 box, and it's just sitting there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well.
Want me to send it to you, Todd?
No, I want
He's
you to
like,
sell it
okay.
and reap your rewards.
Yeah. No, I stopped pulling stuff out, and then I never.
See, that's your up your game stuff right there. And instead you sell, what else you been selling?
Walmart stuff is selling. I make more money off of Walmart stuff than I do off silver.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound as interesting to me.
Yeah, but I'd rather sell the Walmart stuff that I don't want and then keep all the silver stuff that I do want. That I like.
Hmm.
There's a few non-silver pieces, I'm sure, but very few. But they might be something else, like, I don't know. Oh, this is silver.
Jeez. 27 pounds of that stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But see, I have this as like a pendant, so I have to find a necklace to go with it. Oh, here's
Let's
gold.
see.
This is gold.
27 times 12.
That's gold. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Wow.
It's a heart. That's I want to say 14K. I don't know. This is silver and lapis. This is what I have to go through.
Bye, Maggie.
Oh.
Oh, man.
But see, that's what happens. I start going through like this and I play for like hours and I never list the darn thing.
That's how much your silver melt value is for 27 pounds.
Ooh,
Oh, only 5,000.
And then there's wearable jewelry value on top of the silver
Yeah.
value.
These earrings
But it's just sitting in a box.
and these earrings.
do you have any James Avery in there?
I do. No, I don't have James Avery. Do I have? No, I don't have James Avery. These are little teacups.
Cool.
These are little kitty cat earrings. But those are all silver. But also I have to include the weight of the box. So it might be a little under. It might be 25 pounds, right? The boxes might weigh a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's what I do. I go through it and then I put them back in the boxes. And then and I do this for hours and I never get it listed.
You play with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one's a
You want to see
ring.
Carol? You want to see Carol? Come on.
Is that Ringo?
That's Ringo the Dingo.
Ringo, I'm your Huckleberry.
Come here, you. Come here. Oh.
The necklace and earrings and rings. Ringo, look at his ears. Oh,
Look,
Ringo.
you're on camera.
You're so handsome.
He did not like Tina when she first came in. He was like, I'm going to tear you up, lady.
Mm.
He did not like that. Because he's not around people. I mean, he's around me,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I'm just mama.
Mm.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's how
He
my
would like
dogs are
me, but
too.
he liked it or not.
He doesn't get to see very many people.
He's like
Oh, yeah.
stranger danger.
Yeah, he did not like that. But then, Tina's pretty. She's pretty good with animals, and so she's.
I'd make him like me. He'd be like, no, I
Yeah.
don't like her. I'd be like, yes, you do.
Yeah,
Like, no, please get her away.
but that second night she was here, because the first night she stayed at the guest house up the road. It's like, I guess you could say it's a bed and breakfast, but it's more like a place you stay. It's just a house and you just rent it for the night or whatever. And it's kind of cool because this town doesn't have anything. It doesn't have hotels or anything like that.
Right.
So she actually found because when they moved from Sacramento to North Carolina, they stopped here for the night, and so Tina, her husband, and the kids stayed here, and the grandmother, Lee, and the uncle stayed at the guest house. And there was actually they have a notebook, and you can put a little insert in there, say who you are. And, she said that, she was from Washington, and she's since died. And so, it was kind of cool that she could go back and see that
Oh,
little, input.
yeah. Hi,
Insert,
Vicky.
however you would say it. But, yeah.
See, this is what happens when I stop playing with jewelry. I start just looking at
But
Oh,
all the silver.
look at all that silver. Oh, my gosh.
This is silver and amber. This is all silver. This is all silver.
Todd's mouth is watering there.
This is
Yeah.
silver and turquoise.
That's good stuff right there.
Is
What's
Empire
the-
waist whenever there's like elastic that kind of goes around the boob part?
Underneath the boob.
What?
And,
Like
yeah.
the waist boob. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be Empire waist.
Oh, here's
Yep.
my mandrel. I was looking for this. So that takes some weight off the amount.
Is yours heavy? Because mine's not heavy.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm
Oh,
talking about the total weight of that box. You know, if you add up all the non-silver stuff,
yeah.
that silver, everything. Oh my goodness.
So yesterday I kind of did a once I got busy started listing, I should say. I instead of doing like one item and just going through it, I couldn't figure out where to start, because there's so much. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to pick 2 of every category. So that's kind of what I did. But so I listed 2 pieces of clothing, 2 pieces of jewelry, and 2 shoes.
Oh, good.
Wasn't very productive yesterday, but at least I got something listed.
Yeah.
Well, I wasted a couple of your hours bitching.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, Valerie had to talk me off a ledge yesterday.
Yeah, I
I was cranky. I tried on clothes and it wasn't a good day. Oh.
Every day.
I gotta do that video.
I haven't done one either. I did nothing after that. I
What
went to
video?
bed.
I gotta do a video of
For
something,
what? For what?
an unboxing.
Oh, that's right. Where's the jewelry from?
This one is from Shop Goodwill.
Who said you were doing a jewelry video?
I kind of knew that. I kind of guessed.
Yeah, I've been on there a little bit. I've been being
look
bad.
at this bracelet.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That one. Yeah, I like bracelets.
I was gonna go buy stuff from BJ yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I messaged him and he goes, well, we can't really do that right now because my my basement's flooded. And I was like, oh my God. Well, now I kind of don't want anything from there.
Yeah.
That sucks. And yeah, so I figured that's my garage sale money this weekend.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Buy her up.
I held $50 back just for that. So
yeah, that's good.
Oh, you have garage sales where you are?
uh-huh.
I have yet to go to one.
I'm so excited. I can't hardly contain myself.
That's good though. I don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping that one.
Yeah, like I do.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going anyways. I don't care.
Yeah, you need to get out too. You need to get out.
Yeah.
You need to,
Well, good news around here is they opened up the car washes.
The what?
Car washes.
Oh, car washes.
That's our phase 1. Car washes, science services, and something else. I don't know what science services are.
Car washes.
Wow. I don't. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
because people really need to wash their cars.
Yeah, that's really important, don't you think?
Oh my gosh.
I have so much jewelry. I never even knew. Look at this is silver stud.
That's pretty.
That's pretty. That is really. Is that a ruby?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. It feels like it's a resin. But it has those Cocopelli dyes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days I'll list some of this stuff. But it's fun when you look at it, you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, I have a bracelet. Where is it? And I need to take it to the jeweler. I
Oh.
really do need to take it to the jeweler because it's very, how would you say, it's almost it's damaged, but it just, to me it looks like, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yep,
But it's very it's almost, it's like
warped.
warped, and I almost think because it's so like weak, you know, it's a very weak metal, that it makes me think that it is gold, but there's no markings. There's nothing marked on it that it says that that's what it is.
I got these bike earrings if I ever decide to be a biker.
Uh-huh.
Those are silver.
Do or die.
Yeah, they're two different ones but they're worth a lot of money. I
Yeah.
looked them up before.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, I should just test it first, acid test it to see if it's even anything. But because it's so warped and malformed, it makes me think that it is like a yellow gold, you know, like a 14 karat or 18 karat. So,
Yeah.
and I do have to go to the big city sometime because I'm a member.
I like how you both call it the big city, you and Todd. The big city.
Mm-hmm.
This big city, I mean, it's not even a big city because it's probably about as big as my hometown, which is not big.
Oh.
I mean, it's not huge.
Well, I'm in the city, so when I hear someone say the
That's
big
not like
city,
LA or anything.
No, not even close. But yeah, I think it's, what is it, next? It's next Wednesday. I don't know if I will have a show or not.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah, because I have to go. It's Walter's, my father-in-law's
what's next Wednesday?
surgery.
Oh,
But I don't think his surgery is until 1.
What's he having surgery on now?
His back.
Oh.
He's having some back surgery. They're going to work on some vertebrae stuff, and because he's just having a hard time. He still wants to continue working. He's 76 years old, and he still wants to be able to drive truck, and he can't get in the truck and out of the truck without having severe pain. So, and I told him, well, maybe that's a sign, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time, but he, you know, he doesn't want to give up yet. And he said, you know, even if I do have to retire after that, you know, after I'm healed and everything, he said, I'll be okay, but you know, I want to at least do what I can to, you know, to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So
76, I'd be doing whatever I want to do.
right, exactly. But yeah,
I'm sorry if you hear all those dogs.
Huh?
I'm sorry if you hear all those dogs.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
We got our front door open and
just barely I can hear.
Yeah. They're like going off.
That bucket and soap and
They have to yell at each other over the fence.
yeah.
This is what happens when I look at jewelry. I start just looking at it all and I throw it back in.
Back you go into your box.
Yes,
I'll play with you another day.
I know. But then I say, oh, this is so cute. I should keep it for myself. And I don't, because obviously it kept going in the box.
Need to look on that and see if I have.
The only thing with back surgery, it's kind of scary because it could be worse.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
after.
I mean, you're taking a risk. I mean, you're taking a risk with any surgery, but something like that, I don't know if I would be too, especially at 76. I think
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on what he's having done. Like, is he having, like, just injections or?
He has had some I think probably like cortisone shots. But
Yeah.
they don't last very long.
No, they just mask it temporarily, right?
Yeah. Like he had the first one he had, it lasted like 3 months. And then the second one that he had, it lasted for like a month. And then the last one that he had, I think it was just like a matter of days and the pain was back. So,
days?
you know,
Wow.
yeah. So, you know, you can definitely tell that there's some degenerative, stuff going on, and it's
I'm sure.
it's not getting any better. You know, it's just getting worse. So, yeah.
This is how I treat my fine jewelry. Look at it. I don't even put it in its own container.
You're so
But-
funny, Carol.
Carol is funny. She's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I'm hilarious, all right.
Yeah.
Last night,
Yeah.
yesterday I was so cranky, it was ridiculous. Never try on a bathing suit after you've been quarantined for 3 months. It wasn't a good sight, and I wasn't happy. I had to call Valerie and bitch to her.
Yeah.
Did you develop Dunlap disease?
Oh,
Me?
Yeah.
No, I get whale disease.
You know when your belly Dunlaps
tight.
over the.
No, my whole belly is out like a Buddha belly. It's not even, it hasn't even begun to hang yet. It's so full. It's out. It's not hanging. Sorry, but no, it's true. I know. I look like I was pregnant. Luckily, I'm old because then people won't think I am.
I don't believe it.
No, it was sad. From the side, from the front, it doesn't look bad. From the side, it's like, what the hell?
yeah. I feel you.
That's
I
when you
feel
go
ya.
and you do it anyways.
That's what?
You just go and wear what you want anyways.
Yeah. Well,
There
easy
you
for
go.
you to say, Sally. You're married.
No, that's not easy for me to say. But I would just say, don't wear a bathing suit. Go nude.
That would be even more scary. I look better in clothing, please. Well, I look better in the fall. I can wear layers and you don't know.
Of course you would, Sally.
I know.
Of course you would.
It's better to swim naked than with the suit on anyways.
Okay.
It makes it all better.
Oh, Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do that in my pool. I'll go out there naked. I live in the city. There's like 4 neighbors like right on top of me. They'd be like, is she naked outside?
The spouse says, no, ain't nobody want to see all that.
How do you know? And if they don't like it, they don't have to look.
There's Sally's daily
That's right.
Words
Yeah.
of wisdom.
Yeah,
Swim
there you
naked.
go. Swim naked.
That's right.
Keep calm and
Swim naked.
yeah,
You promise to make it.
skinny dip.
You have to make a shirt that says that, Sally.
Said the spider to the fly. Oh, yeah.
Sally, your hair's getting long, huh?
I know. And I could call my brother-in-law and have him come over. He's not working right
I
now.
like it.
Huh?
I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
It's too
Oh,
long. I
that's
think
good.
that's why I'm getting headaches.
Sally looks good with I was gonna say headaches, but Sally looks good with long hair.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
God.
I don't know. It's not been long in a long time.
I
I keep
like
it
it.
pretty short.
I like it too.
Well, thank you.
I like it.
Although, don't go by me, because look at my hair. I'm no expert.
I like your hair too, Carol.
Oh my God. Thank God I can't see myself because I wouldn't be on here, but what do I care?
It's not really that much longer in the back.
It probably is curled. Like it kind of almost, with
It's
the
like right
curly,
there.
because you have some wave to your hair. So
Yeah. But it's like right there at my shoulders pretty much.
yeah,
And then in the front it's longer.
I'm trying to let mine grow out. Of course,
It's so hard.
it
Because
looks
then I want to put it in a ponytail.
yeah. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying not to put it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
That's
I need to buy like some big clips or something.
Yeah.
Or like use a banana clip or something.
Do they even
And-
make those anymore?
No, but I still have some.
Oh, there you go. Sounds good.
Yeah. It's hard because my hair's like not really long enough in the back to do that yet. I could barely make a ponytail that has like this much hair coming out of the back of it.
Put a little ponytail in the back and then put
Yeah.
the ponytail.
Yeah. It's like,
There you
man, you're
go.
really trying, aren't you?
Uh,
Yeah, I get you.
How about you, Todd? Do you put your hair in ponytails?
I could see Todd with like some beads on his, some braid and some beads on his chin. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, when he's
definitely-
on his cruises,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Jack Sparrow.
Eye patch.
I like to braid my hair though. That's like one of the fun parts about having a little bit longer hair is braiding it and stuff like that.
I think I'm just gonna shave all mine out. Start fresh. Start over.
I wouldn't doubt it with you because you change your mind like the wind. All of a sudden tomorrow should be bald. Your hair would be healthy though. It'd come out. There'd be no growing it out gray. It'd be all gray,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Be like, here it is.
I have a blockhead, so I can't do that.
Myra says, I leave in conditioner and twist it while wet, and I get waves. It's real high tech.
I do.
High tech a finger.
Yeah, I do a round brush
Yeah.
whenever it's wet,
Uh-huh.
and so I'll round brush it all. Well, thank you, Julie. I love your hair better. But I round brush it and so I get curlies, and then
Ringlets.
yeah, and then if those curls go out, then I just round brush it again while it's dry.
Yeah.
And if a round brush doesn't help, then round brush and a hair dryer.
What a morning.
Oh my God, 10 minutes and I have to actually get doing stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot. I had a lot to do. But I'm just gonna, that's the thing is you just start from the top and work your way down and try to get as much stuff as you can get done.
Yep.
I want to list
You do
30
your
clothing
hair.
pieces today.
I'm gonna.
Back when I had hair, back in my hippie days, I had
Pat
just
only
like,
has hair right here.
I had like wavy hair, and I hated it. I always wanted straight hair like the Beatles or like
Mhm.
Right.
those guys, and it just wouldn't be straight. So I just looked stupid.
So
Mike,
now you're just hoping for hair on your head. Because I heard the other day you said you were hairy everywhere else except for your head.
That's right. No, it's
Yeah,
just gross.
I'm like that too. I'm very hairy. Like my arms are very hairy. Like
Fun.
Yeah, hairy arms, hairy armpits, hairy chest, hairy back, hairy
I don't have
butt,
hairy
hairy
chest, thank
legs,
God.
hairy.
But if I was a guy, I would definitely. My brothers are hairy.
Hairy
Jonah-
feet.
Jonah has a patch like this big of hair that grows on his back.
If
And
I had hair
no
on my
other hair.
head, I would be easily mistaken for Sasquatch. Except all my hair is white now, so it doesn't look as bad now that I have so much hair because it's white and it kind of blends into the
I wonder if
skin more
Sasquatch
than,
turns gray or if he stays brown.
well,
I don't know.
like gorillas, they get silverback the older they get, so
Yeah.
they turn gray. So I imagine Sasquatch would turn gray with age too.
When did you start turning gray though?
Oh God. When I first quit wearing a burr haircut when I was a kid, I had a few gray hair.
Mm.
No kidding. I've always had a couple of strands, and then the older I've gotten, the more it's turned. Just first of all, it was salt and pepper, and then it got just flat gray, and now it's pretty white.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys look okay with gray hair.
Yeah.
They age better than we do.
Yeah.
It's like
You
Yeah.
always hear women say that, but it's a lie.
no, it's true. You guys don't look bad to us. We look in the mirror, we're like, what the hell happened? We look at guys are like, they don't look that bad. They don't look that
No.
different.
Yeah, I tried to be a hippie. It was kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The kids do that gray stuff to you.
Mhm.
I don't
You
know. Everybody,
betcha.
just about everybody had pretty long hair back in the early 80s,
Yeah.
late 70s.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Better get your hair color ready, Julie. Mhm.
And George,
nowadays,
you don't have
it's
to
just
color your hair.
got this little ribbon of hair around the sides and back of my head, and I just take my clippers and buzz it off short.
Yeah. Mike, he always told me this. He always told me this story. He said because of him and his brother, they both had very curly hair. If it grew, he said I would have an afro if I didn't cut it. But they, of course, they wanted like slick back hair or straight hair. They wanted what they couldn't have basically. So every day or every night, they would take their shower, they put the gel in it, and then they put a nylon over their head. And then he said in the morning they take it off and it just go poof.
Oh my God.
and wouldn't even do anything. It would just,
Oh.
it wouldn't tame it. So he just got to the point where he just started shaving his head.
Wow.
But there was a few times where he let it grow out pretty good, and he kind of had the horseshoe going on,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't like that, so he just shaved it all
Yeah, I
off.
don't think I've ever seen him with hair.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
You
there
let
were
it
2 or
go
3
and-
guys in my college band that their hair was so frizzy they wore afros,
Mhm.
and that looked so funny on white guys.
Yeah.
But they were like, one of them, we had 2 especially in our college band, and one of them was real short and one of them was real tall, and they call them the tall Q-tip and the short Q-tip.
Good morning, Summer. Hey, you made it in time. You got
Hi,
3 minutes.
Summer.
Good job. I know it's super early there where you're at. But yeah, got lots of stuff to list today. I don't know what I think I'm going to try and focus on what, because I have stuff here. I have stuff here. I have stuff back here. So I'm going to try and focus on maybe cleaning out some of this wonderful stuff. Make room for more, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I'm going to focus on. Try to, anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and have Brandon help me get my eBay room together today and put up another shelf
That'll be good.
and possibly do something with all his eBay things.
Yeah, he's behind you, just so you know.
I know. I said it.
Just in case he didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
Busted. Yeah, I've got some at the estate sale. I picked up some foam boards, and I'm going to put those in front of on my shelves. So it's just going to kind of keep things in, because the bungee cords, they do a pretty good job, but I want it to be better.
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff that kind of sneaks out, and I want it to be a little more wrangled.
So you're gonna put the foam in the top, the front of it.
In the front, yeah. So I'm gonna cut the foam board, and then it's just long enough to go in those. I don't know if you can see, in these little in that bracket.
Oh yeah.
It's just perfect for that. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on
That's
that.
good.
But the main thing is to get some listing done. That's what I'm gonna focus on.
Yeah.
I need to get my eBay back up, and everything else needs to get back up. So we're gonna hit it hard today. Hit it hard.
Yes, we are.
Yep. I'm gonna motivate, and Carol's gonna motivate, and we're gonna get it done.
Can somebody motivate me?
I aggravate you. Like, how many did you get? You're like,
No.
woohoo, you did too. I'm like, get more
motivate you to get
in.
off that shit before I turn it off.
And Beth said she was going to run a
How's that?
afternoon
That's motivation.
hangout.
I'll
Yeah.
shut you right off.
What? What is he talking about?
He's saying that's my motivation, is to shut the show off.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
him we're gonna knock him right out if he keeps this up.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this shirt that I got him. Come here.
No. I
Like, I
can't.
don't want.
He doesn't
I
like
don't-
wearing shirts.
You got too much shit in the way.
Wait.
Got too much shit in the way. Oh, I like that. Nice wolfie.
Yeah.
Wolfman
Oh,
Brandon.
wolf. Oh, I couldn't make out what it was at first. Okay.
Yeah, that's really.
It has
cute.
like super blue eyes.
Uh-huh.
It's really pretty
Okay,
shirt.
You can't tell.
I know I yelled at him earlier because I thought he was over across the street working on lawnmowers and shit in it. I'm like, that's a white shirt. You can't do that.
I can do whatever I want.
Summer says I need to get myself motivated to list. I keep starting and then I get distracted. Someone will wink, wink. Needs to bring back listing challenges. Well, you go right ahead on there, Summer. You go ahead and start them.
Beth
be
is
right
gonna
there
have
with
a
you.
working hangout in a little while.
Oh, today?
Yeah,
What time did she say?
I don't know.
I don't think she said.
I'll
Keep
listen
your
and
ears
while I'm
open.
listening because I gotta.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
right.
the
It looks
clothes
like
done today, and then tonight's Scott's auction thing.
Oh, that's right.
Janet Picker has that auction.
Yeah. Yeah, like I need to go on there.
I know, neither do I, but you know what?
Are you
I'll just
selling
go
stuff
there
on
to
there,
support
Carol?
you. I'll go
No,
on there to support you.
Oh,
and you can go on if you want to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Um.
I don't wanna.
Huh?
I don't wanna.
Oh well. Okay.
All right,
Saying.
guys. We're going to wrap it up. I hope everybody has a great day. Get some sales, get some listing done, and let's get that stuff sold.
Bye.
We'll see you all tomorrow.